There's an article in the Wall Street Journal called Chelsea Mania about Chelsea Clinton, and it's pretty much exactly as cringeworthy as it sounds. So it's by a guy named James Freeman. I won't give you too much of it here, but basically what he does is he lays out, there was a piece in Variety which like ripped Chelsea Clinton to shreds and was like, don't, whatever you're doing, just stop. Because Chelsea, like her Twitter feed recently, it's just so obviously run by a team of PR people, and they're trying to like get her in the news and make her like a little edgy, and it's just so forced down our throats. And she did an interview where she was asked like, what would be your ideal dinner? And she's like, well, Shakespeare would be there, and so would. She lists like all these historical, political figures and stuff and philosophers, and she's like, and we would discuss how to preserve individual liberty while also bringing together community. It's everything that's wrong with the establishment and everything that's wrong with the corporate Democrats. Like overly robotic, inauthentic, figurehead nonsense that doesn't even get, like, it's so out of touch that they don't even get how to appeal to anybody. So that's why, the grassroots left just utterly despises Hillary Clinton. Well, Hillary too, but Chelsea Clinton. And why we're so sick of her being forced down our throats by a staff of people who are trained to get her to be likable. But here's what this guy James Freeman says. I'm going to give you his thesis as to what he thinks, Chelsea Mania is and whether or not it's a good thing. He says, quote, for Democrats, Miss Clinton, referring to Chelsea, could conceivably offer the power and fundraising prowess of the family machine without much of the baggage. And for party moderates, assuming there are any left, she may end up positioning herself as a sane alternative in an organization that has lately been embracing Vermont Marxists Bernie Sanders as the voice of the opposition to Republican governance. Conservatives and independents may also be tempted to cheer the rise of Chelsea Clinton as a potential moderating force as one of America's two major political parties lurches leftward. So this guy's a right-wing writer, as you could tell. And by the way, there you go. We found the only Chelsea Clinton fans in the country. Right-wingers. They're like, yeah. The Democrats should totally embrace Chelsea because she's like moderate, and Marxist Bernie Sanders is dragging the party into oblivion. Marxist Bernie? Actual Marxists are so offended right now. He's a milquetoast social democrat like me. Marxist! These guys, I hate it when people who know nothing about politics write about politics. Because people like, I'm not even a political scientist, but I have a political science degree. When I read that, I just want to shove my fucking hand in a waffle iron and keep it there for 3 hours. You don't know basic political terms, and you're like, a Marxist, that's when he's a Marxist. God, it's so embarrassing. But no, here's the reality. I don't know whether he knows it or he doesn't know it. He might know it, and he's playing coy about it and trying to push the Democrats in the wrong direction. But if we were to go in the social democracy direction of Bernie Sanders, that's how the Democratic Party could be unstoppable. Unstoppable. You can't beat a party that advocates for things that the overwhelming majority of the American people already want, which the polls show the American people already want. So if we were to go the direction of Bernie Sanders, which, by the way, the corporate Democrats are not, we're trying to drag them there, justicedemocrats.com. If we were to go that way, we would win, as far as the eye could see. But this guy's saying, yeah, the Democrats are not going to win if they go in Bernie's direction. They are going to win if they go in Chelsea Clinton's direction. By the way, he's saying the party's lurching leftward. Hillary Clinton was the last fucking, nominee. That's anything but left. That's a party that's been creeping right from 1980 and onward. Who are you kidding? This guy knows nothing about politics. But let me get to the fundamental flaw in his argument here. He says, for Democrats, Miss Clinton could conceivably offer the power and fundraising prowess of the family machine without much of the baggage. Okay, no, asshole, that is the baggage. The baggage is the fundraising. Because who are they raising from? They're raising from Wall Street. They're raising from health insurance companies. They're raising from giant multinational corporations. That's the problem. The baggage is the fundraising because people look at you and they go, oh, you're representing your donors. I don't trust a fucking word you say. But this guy has so internalized the values of the establishment and the corporatists and our rotting, grotesque system that it doesn't even occur to him to think, well, maybe the raising from corporations is the problem. Maybe raising money from billionaires is the problem. No, he thinks that's a given. He files that under the duh category. That's obviously going to happen. That's just the way the system works, you idiot. This guy is more out of touch than maybe any writer I've ever read. Sweet Jesus. I mean, look at what the fuck he's saying. So here's the deal. Chelsea Clinton is robotic, born with a silver spoon in her mouth, has no genuine appeal, comes across as massively inauthentic, is being hoisted on everybody by a PR machine. And yes, on top of that, you're pointing out the problem without even realizing it. We don't want our politicians to raise money from corporations, big money donors, billionaires, PACs. I mean, they don't get it. They don't get it. And man, isn't it going to be awesome when we we bludgeon these characters over the head with Justice Democrats' victories? And what are they going to do? They're going to go, oh no, yeah, this is not the right direction for the Democratic Party, and these people are going to ruin the party. They're going to be singing in a chorus with the corporate Democrats the same fucking thing. You're ruining the party and our chances of victory, until we win, and we win some more, and we keep winning, and we have everything. A lot of people compare us to the Tea Party. Well, number one, we're not like the Tea Party policy-wise because we're actually fighting for the things that the American people believe in. But in terms of strategy, yeah, we are. And guess what? Little known secret, the Tea Party strategy worked. Remember the Tea Party takeover? And look, here we are in 2016. You have a Republican president. Republicans control the Senate. They control the House of Representatives. They control the majority of state legislatures. And they control the majority of governorships. So everybody who is bitching and moaning, oh, Tea Party, who are the establishment Republicans, well, guess what? You got your clocks cleaned by him. And when we have the Justice Democrats rise up, the people who aren't sellouts, take no corporate money, no PAC money, want to fight for stuff like Medicare for all and a living wage and ending the wars, we're going to rout the corporate Democrats and run them out of time, and it's going to be, run them out of town, excuse me. That's a nice Freudian slip because I'm running out of time in the segment. We're going to run them out of town, and it's going to be absolutely glorious. JusticeDemocrats.com. Go sign your name in support of the movement if you haven't yet.